Responding to Jake Paul's showdown with Mike Perry, the legendary Mike Tyson didn't mince words, delivering a fierce and ominous warning to the young fighter. Known for his brutal honesty and no-nonsense demeanor, Tyson made it clear that stepping into the ring with Perry was not to be taken lightly.
Ooh, great body shot right there by Jake.
Jake told us no one goes to Mike Perry's body. I will.
He's going to the body so he can set up the overhand right. Take 1 or 2 shots to the body, and if you see his hands drop, especially Mike Perry's left hand, Jake's going to look to throw that overhand right.
He emphasized that Perry, often hailed as the king of violence, was a formidable opponent, and Jake needed to brace himself for a battle unlike any he had faced before. However, despite Tyson's daunting words, Jake Paul remained unwavering in his mission to prove himself. From the outset, Jake demonstrated that he would not be intimidated or thrown off his game.
Sparring like #1 ranked IBF contender Vlad Shishkin. I was sparring Chad Dawson, 3-time world champion, and man, we're just going at it.
He entered the ring with laser-sharp focus and unwavering determination, fully prepared to meet the challenge head-on. As the fight unfolded, it became increasingly clear that Jake's rigorous training and preparation had paid off.
From Paul, on the right hand of the body. Right hand from Woody. Maybe the side of the back, straight Paul up. Woodley now opening up on Paul.
Put his elbows in and go to work. Work the body. Come on.
A lot of outside in punches from. Nice combination from Paul, left to the head, right to the body.
It's a concern for sure, Barry. Could this be a Woodley round? Possibly, right?
Okay, accidental elbow, okay.
True to his word, he not only withstood Perry's onslaught, but also delivered a stunning victory, defeating the king of violence in spectacular fashion. Facing a smaller opponent who initially seemed to offer little resistance, Jake Paul quickly asserted his dominance by flooring the BKFC star Mike Perry in both the first and second rounds.
Oh!
And now wave it off! There is a new king of violence, and his name is Jake Paul!
Your winner by TKO El Gallo, Jake Paul!
From the outset, it appeared that Paul's superior size and strength would make quick work of Perry, as the early knockdowns suggested an easy path to victory. Each punch Paul landed seemed to send a clear message that he was in control, and many spectators thought the fight would be over before it had truly begun.
It's a clear goal, and I know I could do it. I spar against world champions.
It doesn't matter!
I know what it takes. I want to do it just to say that I became a world champion for fun. It's almost like a troll to me in a sense, because no one will believe that I'm able to do it.
However, what unfolded next was a foretaste of Perry's incredible resilience and toughness, traits that have defined his career both inside and outside the ring. Despite the early knockdowns and the evident physical disadvantage, Perry refused to stay down. He rose to his feet time and time again, embodying a level of grit that went beyond mere boxing skills.
He's got to use his footwork. He's back with defense.
That right hand and another big knee.
He's hurt bad.
Perry looking to finish right here. Wow. And it's all over. Mike Perry, 3rd round.
Perry's persistence wasn't just about technique or strategy. It was about heart, the kind that cannot be measured on a scorecard. Throughout the fight, there were several moments when it seemed like the referee might step in to halt the action. Mike Perry was absorbing heavy blows from Jake Paul, and the relentless pace of the bout suggested that Perry might be in over his head.
Good body shot again from Paul, and that has affected Perry.
This is that moving target we talked about. It's hard to hit a moving target. He needs to cut him off.
And I think there's a cut on the head of...
The crowd watched with bated breath as each powerful punch from Paul sent shockwaves through the arena. Perry, however, was not one to back down easily. In spite of the barrage of hits and the visible toll it was taking on him, Perry continued to stand his ground, refusing to give up. However, all his effort ultimately proved futile as he suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Jake Paul. Now, naturally, after witnessing the events unfold, Mike Tyson wasted no time in making his intentions known. The legendary boxer, who has never been one to shy away from a challenge, quickly made it clear that he was ready to take on Jake Paul. In a move that sent waves through the boxing community, Tyson posted a video of himself intently watching the fight, analyzing every move, every punch, and every moment of Paul's performance. It was a clear message to everyone, especially to Jake Paul, that Tyson was already preparing for what was to come. But before all this, Tyson had already expressed his eagerness to step into the ring with someone as young and hungry as Jake Paul. When asked if he was scared, Tyson admitted that there was a bit of fear in him. However, in true Tyson fashion, he quickly clarified that anything that scares him is something he confronts head-on. He has never been one to back down from a challenge, and this fight was no exception. Fans worldwide were buzzing with anticipation for the highly anticipated Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. The excitement was palpable.
Big time shot there from Jake Paul, and that is what you call a turning point, folks. Okay, a minute and a half left here in round 5, and Jake's looking for the finish. He's hurt, on the ropes. Jake Paul pouring it on here. Paralyzing big time round for Jake Paul. Big round, big round, big shot. Jake walks forward. And they fought at a pace. Both on either corner, celebrate.
After 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals.
With social media platforms, especially YouTube, flooded with comments that ranged from intense enthusiasm to outright aggression. Fans who had grown up watching Tyson's legendary knockouts were eager to see the former heavyweight champion return to the ring with the same ferocity that made him a household name. Some of the comments were so extreme that they bordered on the outrageous. Fans were calling for Tyson to unleash the full force of his power on Paul, with one comment even suggesting that Tyson should rip Paul's heart out and eat his pancreas.
Woodley just doesn't seem comfortable in there. He took a right hand from Paul and a right hand to the body. Right hand Woodley. Maybe the silent back straight Paul up. Woodley now opening up on Paul.
Put his elbows in and go to work. Work the body.
Come on. A lot of outside in punches from. Nice combination from Paul. Left to the head, right to the body.
It's a concern for sure, Barry.
The imagery was as violent as it was visceral, a reflection of the fearsome reputation Tyson has maintained throughout his career. The sheer volume of these aggressive comments became so overwhelming that YouTube had to step in and take some of them down, deeming them too mean-spirited for the platform. As the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson approached, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation. Both fighters knew the gravity of the situation, and it was evident in their intense preparation and focused demeanor.
World champion boxer someday.
Let me just be honest, he's improved a lot. Yes, he did improve a lot, but he's not going to have a good night when he fights me on July 20th.
Every win you get, every knockout you get, you seem to level up, but there's still people, there's haters against you, there's people that say you aren't a real boxer. If and when you beat Mike Tyson, is this the fight that puts the stamp on Jake Paul, the boxer?
Yeah, 100%. They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out. Apparently he's the final boss, moving up to heavyweight and continue to prove all these dumbasses wrong. That's what I do my whole entire life. Boo yourselves. Boo yourselves.
It was a monumental event that would be live-streamed on Netflix, reaching hundreds of millions of households around the world. The scale of the audience gave an extra layer of pressure and excitement, knowing that every punch, every movement, and every decision in the ring would be scrutinized by fans, critics, and casual viewers alike.
Nice combination from Paul. Left to the head, right to the body.
It's a concern for sure, Barry. Would this be a wooden round? Possibly, right?
Elbow. Okay, accidental elbow, okay.
It was a headbutt. I didn't see no elbow.
Now, here it is. The highly anticipated showdown between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is finally happening, and fans from all walks of life are glued to their screens, eager to witness this extraordinary matchup between two vastly different fighters. Tyson's health issues led to the fight being rescheduled, but now the moment has finally arrived. This is an unprecedented event in the boxing world, with the stakes extremely high for both fighters.
I'm not concerned about anything. If I was concerned, I wouldn't be here talking to you.
From the opening bell, it's clear that Mike Tyson holds a significant advantage over Jake Paul, thanks to his extensive background and experience in the sport. With a predatory grace reminiscent of his prime, Tyson steps into the ring and immediately takes control. His deft footwork prevents Paul from evading him, forcing the younger fighter to engage on Tyson's terms. Tyson's imposing presence is unmistakable as he establishes the pace with his signature aggression. His jab is precise and sharp, setting up powerful combinations that keep Paul constantly on the defensive.
Barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this.
Ready, a minute gone again, just 2-minute rounds. Mike Tyson coming forward.
Hey, he big as hell. I gotta hold him.
Roy Jones Jr. We're talking. The referee says, "Get me first. I gotta hold him."
He said he's bringing his hand. I gotta hold him.
Oh, I can imagine that. Power. That's power.
It's astonishing to watch the legendary fighter deliver blows with such stunning accuracy. Paul winces with every body shot Tyson lands, each one not only inflicting pain but also sapping his energy. As the rounds progress, Tyson's superior ringcraft effectively neutralizes Paul's efforts to mount any offense, making his dominance even more apparent. Tyson's punches come in relentless bursts, each reflecting the weight of his decades of experience. Paul struggles to mount any offense as Tyson's exceptional defense consistently deflects or avoids his strikes. Each of Tyson's punches, marked by their strength and precision, serves as a stark reminder of why he was once the most feared man in the ring. In the fifth round, Tyson intensifies his assault, his eyes gleaming with the focus of a seasoned warrior. Paul, visibly exhausted and battered, struggles to maintain his guard as Tyson's relentless pressure overwhelms him. The audience rises in anticipation, sensing that the end is near. Tyson unleashes a relentless barrage of blows, each one landing with brutal efficiency as the sixth round begins. Paul's corner is visibly anxious, fully aware of the serious danger their fighter is in. Tyson wastes no time launching his attack. The power and precision of Tyson's punches are evident as he continues to press his advantage.
The normal tattoo of my uncle's fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there. Get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this.
Ready, a minute gone again, just 2-minute rounds.
His movements both swift and calculated. The intensity in the ring is palpable, and Tyson's imposing presence serves as a constant threat to his opponent. In stark contrast, Logan Paul's corner is visibly on edge, their anxiety mounting with every thunderous impact. The team's concern is evident in their frantic gestures and worried expressions as they recognize the grave danger their fighter is facing.
Problem child, Jake Paul!
Every punch Tyson throws seems to shake Paul to his core, and the corner's apprehension grows as they realize that their fighter's chances of turning the tide are rapidly diminishing. Cornering Paul against the ropes, he unleashes a relentless flurry of hooks and uppercuts. Paul's attempts to hold on and weather the storm are futile against Tyson's savage onslaught. Tyson then delivers a devastating right uppercut followed by a left hook, sending Paul crashing to the canvas. As the referee begins the count, it's clear that Paul is struggling to rise. Tyson's knockout victory tells us about his enduring skill and fighting spirit. At the age of 58, Tyson has proven that he still possesses the strength and power that once made him a champion. This battle highlights Tyson's legendary status in the boxing world. It stands as his final act of defiance against both time and doubt, serving as a stark reminder of the profound difference between an experienced boxing icon and a driven newcomer. But what are your thoughts on this fight? Was it worth the wait, or do you believe it deserved more hype? Share your opinions in the comments below.